Hi, Jim Montesson here for Puleo Electronics. Today I'm going to be demonstrating the PE102 RTU Annunciator. The top unit is the alarm server. It's typically located at the remote location. This is our 24-point model. It's also available in 8 and 16 points. The bottom unit is the unit that would be located at the master site. It's the client. Right now, if you take a look at the unit, the last alarm point is lit over here. That's because, as a default, it shows loss of communications. Right now, I do not have the units communicating with each other. It has RS-232, 422, or Ethernet communications. There's also an option for a modem that's typically used for leased lines or on a dedicated pair of wires between buildings. I'm going to generate a couple of alarms in a minute, but first I'm going to connect the communications channel, which is the Ethernet. You can see that the loss of communication LED has gone back to the normal state because we are communicating between the two units. If I throw a couple of alarms as a sample, you can see that the alarms that are on top are being generated on the bottom. Each unit has its own separate acknowledge. When you're in the communications for Ethernet, each unit has its own acknowledge, and up to 4 units can be used. It can be either RTU clients, computer clients, or a combination. Each alarm point has 2 LEDs, a green and a red. When an alarm occurs, it goes from a solid green to a flashing red, and you get the sonar alert to sound. By pressing the acknowledge button, the audible is silenced and you get a solid red. When the alarm clears, it goes to a flashing green, the sound is heard again, and the acknowledge button turns everything to a steady green and silences the audible. The computer is running our NMS software. The RTUs come with SDP software. That particular software monitors one site. The NMS software is an upgrade that monitors up to 32 sites and also has some off-site notification. If you look at the top screen, you can see that the first site is flashing red because we have 2 alarms. The rest of the sites are grayed out because they don't exist. The bottom screen is the detail screen showing us the 24 alarms at site number 1. As you can see, the first 2 alarms are flashing. We can also acknowledge this. Now, the alarms are set up on a critical, major, and minor basis. I'm going to create another alarm, alarm number 6, which is a critical alarm, and that alarm is set up to give us off-site notification. NMS features either sending out email or sending out text messages to cell phones. And in just a couple of seconds, we should have the text message. The text message gives us basically a high priority indication. Also shows that it's a critical alarm. Gives us the site name, the alarm name, and also a summary of how many critical, major, and minor alarms there are. This concludes our demonstration. For more information, check the website or contact us directly.